Do you know why people don't take you serious? People don't take you serious because you explain a lot. In fact, you involve people more than they need to be involved. You see, in this life, if you want people to take you serious, don't tell them more than they need to know. Don't involve them more than they need to be involved. And stop unnecessary explanations. See, it's not every situation that you need to explain yourself. In fact, be okay not to explain your side of the story because God saw what happened. You see, sometimes the reason why you easily make enemies, no matter how good and generous you are, the reason why you easily attract enemies, or the reason why old friends easily turn to enemies, is because you overfeed those people in your life with unnecessary informations. You give out unnecessary informations about you. You easily give out unnecessary information. You easily involve people in your life more than they need to be involved. That is why you easily make enemies. And that is why old friends over time they become enemies. It's not because they were pretending before. No, you have overfed them with the wrong, whether right or wrong informations about your life, the happenings in your life, the happenings in your family. You have overfed them, and over time you become boring to them. The only way they can get rid of you is to start to act weird to you. So you see, so if you must give out information, talk to a therapist, talk to a counselor, a certified counselor. It's not any little thing. Even some of you say, some of you can give out information. Some of you, your friends in the town already know what is happening in your village, because you overfeed them with information that are not necessary. Some of you, your friends have not seen your siblings before. They've not even seen any of your family members, but they can tell stories about your family because you have overfed them with information that are not necessary. Information that are not even relevant. You see, that is why you see your circle, no matter how hard you try, they will always disappoint you. No matter how hard you try to keep friends for a long time, they will always ditch you. They will always snitch you. They will always do something that will hurt you because you involve them more than they need to be involved. You talk to, in fact, you explain a lot. You tell them more than they need to know. So you see, starting from this moment, learn to exercise common sense. See, this is not about self-control here. I'm not talking about self-control. I'm talking about using common sense. Some of you, your friends can write a history about your family, but you don't even know anything about their own family. Any little wahala you have, any little challenge you have, any little challenge you face, you've handed them over the story. But anything that is happening in their life, you don't know. You can't even tell that this is what is happening, except probably that you walk into the situation. Apart from that, you don't know anything happening in their life. So that is some of you, the reason why you have blackmailers and people that will come out tomorrow and say you did this, you did that, is because you have overfed people with information about you. People can even predict what you will do tomorrow. They can even come and predict. People can even predict what you are wearing, even when they are not seeing you. Because you give out informations that you are not supposed to give out. If your mouth is scratching you, start to sing praise and worship. You hear me? Anytime you feel like your mouth is scratching, you want to talk. Or maybe you are going through a lot of challenges and you don't have money to see a therapist. Just sing praise and worship. In fact, you can do workouts. Or you can do sit-up. And overcome that moment. Instead of overfeeding potential future enemies. Some of you, you overfed potential future enemies. They were once friends and they never intended to be your enemy, but because you over-involve them in your life, you tell them more than they need to know. You explain and explain and explain. Anything that happens, you will begin to explain, begin to give a tablet of explanations. That is why over time people get bored with you. and they outgrow you. They either outgrow you by force or by crook. What I mean by force or by crook, they either outgrow you by force. Maybe they relocate, or they stop talking to you, or they start to ghost you. Then by crook, they will start to, you know, dish out enemy pot of soup. See, if you must learn in life, be teachable. Be ready to accept that, yes, so this is my weakness. And the worst thing you will do to yourself is to tell somebody your weakness. That is the worst thing you will do to yourself. See, everybody, we have weakness. Everybody have their own weak point. You have your own weak point. I have my own weak point. But do not ever give somebody something to suspect or to look out for. See, if you ever want to tell somebody your weakness, you either tell your husband, your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, or your therapist. But stop telling people more than they need to know. Stop telling people more than they need to know. Some of you and your friends know everything about you. In fact, even people, some of you in your workplace, some of you in your workplace, some of you, your colleagues, they know more than they need to know about you. See, sometimes when I hear stuff, when I hear things people are talking, sometimes someone asking the thing about gonna secretive. I'm not asking you to be secretive. I'm not asking you to die in silence or to whine in silence. I'm telling you that there are informations you don't need to give out. Okay, let me ask you one question. Some of you here that you watch this video, you come across this video. Your friends knows everything about your family. They know everything about you. Tell me one or two things you know about them. I want you to comment, put it on the comment section. Tell me 1, 2, 3, or 4 things you know about any of those people you have gone to, share your story to. Tell me one single thing you know about them. Those people will never bring their topic to you. They will never engage you. They will never involve you. But you will carry your God gift self, package yourself and go and share to them. And that is why tomorrow, if they turn to enemy tomorrow, you begin to say she was a friend. You turn them to your enemy because you talk too much. Anyways, my name is Honestina Ofoha. I am a certified professional mental health counselor. Thank you.